Need hosting that works with your business? Aim to safeguard your online business with our security plan options. Site backups and 24/7 support is included. Choose from a range of hosting plans to suit your unique business. Host your website with GoDaddy.
Okay. I think we can stop the music now. Can everyone hear me? Okay, if you can hear me, you can just drop comments in the chat box. We'll start off very soon. Okay, okay, I think everyone can hear me now. So we're just going to start off. So hello everyone. My name is Afolabi Shokeye, and I'm thrilled to welcome you all as the programs manager for Fusion Tech Fest. Right. This moment marks the beginning of an exciting journey, one that is going to bring together brilliant minds, innovative thinkers, and passionate problem solvers from Nigeria, across Africa, and beyond. And I just want to let you guys know that Fusion Tech Fest is more than just a hackathon, right? It's a platform for collaborating, it's a platform for creativity, and it's a platform to create cutting edge technology, right? And over the next few days, from August 20th, which is today, to August 30th, you're going to have the opportunity to push the boundaries of what is really possible, right? And work on solutions that address real world problems. So, whether you're here to showcase your skills, whether you're here to learn something new, or whether you're here to connect with like minded individuals, just know that you are in the right place, right? And this hackathon is about innovation with impact, right? We've designed this hackathon to not only challenge your technical skills, but also to inspire you to think differently and to create solutions that make a difference. So, from our AI track to our hardware track to our software track, the possibilities are actually going to be endless, and we're excited to see what everybody is going to create. Right. So, before I end this, I just like to give a moment to thank our sponsors. I want to thank Amazon Web Services. I want to thank TerraHaptics. I want to thank Tublian. I want to thank Paystack, and I want to thank Wix Studio for their unwavering support in making this event possible. Right. So they've provided us and all of you participants with the tools and resources to fuel your innovation and to help you build impactful solutions. I also want to extend a special thank you to our community partners, media partners, and all of you, right? The participants, the attendees that have come together to make Fusion Tech Fest a reality. As we kick off this hackathon, remember that this is a journey of exploration and growth. Don't be afraid to push your limits. Don't be afraid to collaborate with other people in your team. And most importantly, have fun, because that's the most important thing about this hackathon, right? This is your chance to make a mark, right? This is your chance to actually create a solution that's actually going to address a real world problem in your local community. And we can't wait to see what everyone will achieve. So thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing the incredible solutions that you will develop over the course of this hackathon. Let's make Fusion Tech Fest 2024 a reality. Thank you. So from now, we would move on to Isabella to talk about CodeSpace. Okay, can everyone hear me? I think you can mute the music. Adetunji, can you hear me? Can you mute the music? Adetunji, can you hear me? Can you mute the music?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, the music is still on. So you can just mute the music. Okay, yes, thank you, Adetunji. Yeah, so I'm just going to be giving a brief background of the community, GenZTechies, right? So we're going to go over, how we even came together in the first place and why we're even doing this, right? So the GenZTechies community organized its first ever hybrid hackathon in 2022, right? And over the course of more than 60 hours from July 1st to July 8th, 2022, participants worked remotely to create proofs of concepts and minimum viable products to innovate new solutions, right? The theme of the 2022 hackathon was to build a product to solve a problem for an average African, ranging from security, the economy, and welfare, right? As long as it was related to society. And the goal at the end of the hackathon was to select the top 3 teams who employed adaptive technology to create a suitable solution, right? The second goal for our hackathon was to give people the ability to solve problems in their local community, and being powered by also local technology, right? That was the second problem we wanted to solve. And we had our first physical conference on July 11th, 2022, where we had over 600 attendees in person who were empowered by our hybrid hackathon. We had 23 keynotes slash speaking sessions, we had panel sessions, we had product showcases, networking breaks, games, and more, right? The GenZTechies community started from a small group of individuals that just wanted to make a difference, wanted to connect with people like them, right? And I think this problem stemmed from 2020 when COVID created a gap in the tech ecosystem, right? So there were a lot of new people, there were a lot of young people that came into the tech ecosystem, and a lot of them didn't have people that they could share their problems with. And GenZTechies just started from a WhatsApp group, right, where people just connected, and they were able to share problems with each other, they were able to build stuff together, they were able to share resources. And from there um, we've grown very big, right? I can tell you that we have over 3K community members on our Slack. We have over 1.5 thousand Instagram followers, yada, yada, yada. But I think what we are most important about is empowering young Africans to learn, discover their talents, network with each other, and build solutions to local problems, right? And I'll tell you a story of, how our current hackathon lead became our hackathon lead, right? So in our first ever 2022 hackathon, we had Usman Gorowa. He was one of our hackathon participants, right? And he was actually the winner of our hackathon, right? And after 2022, we actually brought him on to the team, right? And now he's an integral part of what we do with the hackathon, and we are really really proud about having people that came to through the hackathon, right, to kind of innovate, and then we also want to bring them to our team to also continue the innovation and make more things possible, right? And I think that just gives you a kind of brief on why we continue doing the hackathon, and why GenZTechies even came about in the first place, right? So I'm just going to be handing it over to Isabella to talk about the other community we're hosting Fusion Tech Fest with, which is CodeSpace. So Isabella, you can take it from here.
Hi, Isabella. The floor is yours.
Hi, hello everyone. Um, I'm so sorry for keeping you all waiting. My apologies. I had a bit of technical issues, so to put. Um, I'm really thrilled. I'm excited. I can't contain my joy, and it's really an honest privilege to actually um, be in the hackathon week day one. I'm so excited. It's hackathon week. I can't contain my joy. And it's really been exciting co-hosting the Fusion Tech Fest ceremony, both the hackathon and then the in-person conference, and doing it with GenZTechies has been one hell of an experience, an exciting experience. So I'm just going to tell us a bit about CodeSpace and what we do and who we stand for. So, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Isabella Inaworo, and I'm the co-founder of CodeSpace as well as its content marketing strategist. And I've been with CodeSpace almost since day one. So, CodeSpace started quite similarly to how you just start anything, right? You have a problem and you just want to provide solutions. So Clinton, the co-founder, the founder of CodeSpace, always had this version of how he formed CodeSpace, and he tells it as such that starting a tech career way back around 2015, 2017-ish, right? We didn't have like a lot of tech foundations. Yeah, there were tech foundations, but those learning centers, the kind of community we have in sense of what CodeSpace represents today and what GenZTechies actually represents. It wasn't quite common, right? So was this need to have this sort of community as you grow. And after doing close to 5 years in tech, he had this brilliant idea that okay, this was my struggle back then, and I don't want people to go through that same struggle. I don't want people passing through that same issue of not having a community, because a community is more like having solid people who have your back anytime, any day, having loads of resources to share and opportunities to share. So we came together and boom, here CodeSpace is. We love to give back to community. A couple of days I was speaking with Tintin, and we were just talking about how exciting it is to actually give back to the community, and this is the journey we are on as a community. Over the years, we hosted webinars, we've hosted trainings, we've done whatnot just to empower members of our community. And for the very first time last year, we hosted the Spacers Hackathon. As you can see, I'm repping with my hoodie. We hosted Spacers Hackathon, and it was a very interesting hackathon experience, which were in partnership with the good people at Couchbase. And we had over 1 million naira in cash prize that was won. We had swag boxes, merch items, and it was a very interesting hackathon process. And this year we wanted to do more. We wanted to, break the boundary. Let's do something different. And here we are at Fusion Tech Fest, having this wonderful event today. So not to speak too much about Fusion Tech Fest or speak too much about CodeSpace, right? I'm just going to tell you a bit of what we've done in terms of our reach and in terms of initiatives that we held at CodeSpace. one of the things we love to do at CodeSpace is to give resources that people actually need. And some of them we've actually done is sometimes to give data stipends for those who need data. We know how data is crucial when it comes to transitioning into tech, or even having a job in tech, working online and all of those. So data is something that is really essential, and we try to support our community members with data stipends. And we also have this laptop initiative. As we did one around February, we gave out 2 laptops to 2 community members, and we have had job opportunities given out to code spacers within the space of 2022, 2023, and of course 2024. So these are some of the community initiatives that we like to do and invest, and of course just ensure that our community members are fully covered when it comes to job and making resources available to every of our community members. So that's pretty much what we do at CodeSpace, and we're so excited to meet everyone in person at ZoomTech on the 31st. So that'll be all for now. If you have any questions, any comments, you can hit us up across our social media or even on the comments section on the call today. So I'll be handing it over to Afolabi or Adetunde, so they could just pick up. Hi, Afolabi.
All right, so I'll be taking you guys on the purpose of the hackathon this year. And from the last hackathon from the 2 communities, GenZTechies and CodeSpace, we've had like hackathons. For GenZTechies, there have been 2 hackathons, and for CodeSpace, 1 last year. Then for this year, the 2 communities are coming together to do a joint hackathon, let me call it like that. And first thing, the theme of the hackathon this year is Ignite Changes Through Collaboration. So for the purpose of the hackathon, we are bringing together tech enthusiasts together to form or work as a team to build solutions to problems in the local domains, like let me call it the local challenges we are facing here in Africa. And now there are different domains which we are looking for the hackers to solve or build solutions to the problem. And one of them here is fintech, fintech, edtech, AI, hardware, almost, let me say all the techs, anything that you could use to solve problem here in the Africa. And we have multiple tracks, some which, let me say some are sponsored and the other ones are general tracks. The sponsored tracks are from our sponsors, which are AWS, Terahatics for the hardware track, 2 billion for the AI track also. Now, for the hackathon track, let's go straight to the one that is general, which is for everyone. So the problem statement of this one, we are looking forward for the hackers to build or solve solutions that are not limited to, or let me say, to people who have limited access to solutions due to how the problems of Africa is. Many people in Africa here, we face many limitations due to limitations and inadequate digital infrastructures. Now, so we are looking forward for the hackers to design impactful solutions that can improve the criteria and for local so for local services such as finance, agriculture, and agricultural, sorry about that, and healthcare. So that's for the general track. Then we have the AI track, as I said. Now for the AI track, the problem statement for these, we're looking for solutions that are based on AI. Here in Africa, we face unique challenges in areas like finance, education, agriculture, healthcare, and also urban planning. So we're looking forward for this AI track to see hackers build solutions on problems related to AI. So we're looking for the hackers to develop AI-powered solutions that can address a specific local problem, such as optimizing agricultural practices, improving healthcare diagnosis, and yeah, you could also think of other AI solutions that could work to bring out solutions in Africa here. And now to our last track, that's hardware. So in Africa, there are many problems we face on the hardware side. Many communities in Africa here, we face significant challenges related to infrastructures, such as limitations to power supply, lack of access to clean water, and insufficient communication networks. So now for the hardware track, we're looking forward for the hackers in the hardware track to build hardware-based solutions that can address a pressing local need, such as innovation device or system. So I'm looking forward for you guys to create durable, cost-efficient solution that can solve local environmental needs. Now, let's go forward to how you can submit your project. So first thing, like we said on the Discord, you can either work as a team of 4, and you could also work as an individual. The hackathon team formation, or let me say, forming of your team has started since the 20th and will end this Friday. So if you're going to work as a team, you should be submitting your details for your team before Friday. Then during this hackathon time, we're looking forward for the team members of each team to submit their problem statements, GitHub repos, and also once they are submitting, they should submit their live products that they've built so that the judges can actually start testing. Then for the hackathon format, the hackathon has started already. So from now on, you guys can start building your projects so that by the end of the hackathon week, we can now see products you guys have built so that the judges and everyone can start judging, and we'll hope to see you guys at the in conference. Let me say we hope to see you guys at the live conference. That's the IRL or the in-person conference at August 31st. Thank you.
Usman, can you hear us? You can go next.
Hi everyone, can you hear me? I'm a fellow guy. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Adetunji. You can go on.
All right, great. Okay, give me a second. All right, so I'll be going through the hackathon prizes for this year's Fusion Tech Fest 2024. Just give me a second. All right, so we have majorly two tracks. We have the software and we have the hardware. For the third prize, let me start with our special prizes. We have AWS. The third prize is $40 worth of credit, and you get merch from them. You have $60 worth of credit plus if free swag, which is for the second position. Then for the first position, we have $100 worth of credit and free swag. For 2 billion, you have $50 cash prize. For the second position, you have $70 cash prize. For the first position, you have $100 cash prize. Then for a week studio, $60 cash prize for third position, $75 cash prize for the second position, and $100 cash prize for the first position. All right. For the software track in general, which comprises of all the special prizes additional, third prize is 100,000 naira with 1 year annual subscription with JetBrains. So you can use any JetBrain ID of your choice, which you are very familiar with, and you automatically get 1 year free annual subscription from JetBrains. And for our second position, 150,000 with the same additional 1 year. And for the first position, you have 250,000 naira. For the hardware track for our Ogas, you have 200,000 for third position, 400,000 for second position, and 600,000 naira for 3 to 6 month internship at TerraHaptics. Yeah, that is all our hackathon prizes. So one thing to note is that if you do use AWS and Tublian, and you do get first position in each of them, you do get your rewards do stack. It's not specific to one. So only if you use AWS or Tublian, you only get one for each. It depends on the scoring and everything. So just to put that out there. So if you get second position for AWS using Tublian and you get first position, you get $160, and the total hackathon you do get first position, you get your $60 from AWS, $100 from Tublian, and 250,000 from the general software track. Yeah. Then the hardware track is just separate on its own. All right. Yeah, I also got to mention this for if you do use TerraHub, if you are doing the hardware track and you do get to use AWS in probably in some advanced, I don't really know, but yeah, it does also stack as well. Yeah. All right. That's it for me.
Okay, thank you, Adetunji. So we'll just be going over to Usman. So Usman is going to take us over the guidelines for. Okay, I think Usman has some network issues. Okay. So Tolu, you can just take us over that. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm Tolu from GenZTechies, and I'm going to taking you guys over the audit stage and the project submission process. So as we know, today, 20th of August, the hackathon officially starts today. So as of right now, the hackathon has begun, the hackathon has started. So I hope you all are excited. So lots of amazing prizes to be won. So for the next few days, you're going to be exposed to a lot of brilliant, amazing workshops by our fantastic sponsors. We are going to be having workshops by Tuliban, we're having workshops by AWS, we're having workshops by Wix, and as well Paystack. So even if you don't want to build anything for the hackathon, you can just come in, watch and learn, and pick up few points, few ideas for your next projects. So these are sponsors. They're not only sending new resources, they're also sending to our way top-notch experts in the field to share and impact their wisdom with you. So you wouldn't want to miss out on any of these workshops. So that's going to be happening for the first 3 days. From now, we're going to be having workshops 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So you wouldn't want to miss that. We're going to also be having mentorship sessions by past hackathon winners. So that way you can pick from their wealth of experience and get tips for you to succeed. And they might be sharing their winning secrets for you guys as well. So you don't want to miss that as well. Then from the 24th of August, that's on Saturday, the build stage officially starts. So from the 24th of August to the 28th of August, that's noon, that's when you have the time to build whatever projects that you want, okay? So at noon on 28th of August, that's when that's when submission closes. So there will be links given out for forms where you submit your projects. And so on, from that 28th at noon, the project submission closes. So before then, try your best to make sure your project is submitted on time. So throughout that build phase, you're just going to be using all your creativity, innovation, everything, and some coffee to build out the best projects that you can. Then from the 29th, we'll announce the selected people that passed the audit stage will be presenting live to the judges, and that'll happen virtually and will be streamed on YouTube. So that'll be for both the software track and the hardware tracks. The finalists will be selected. We'll reach out to you if you are selected, so you present on live stream to our judges. So the judges are going to be judging your projects based off of the originality and innovation of the idea, the functionality, and also the technical execution. The judges are also looking at market viability and the potential impacts of your projects. The user experience and design, that's also something very important you should take note of, because the judges would look very closely at that, and most importantly, adherence to the hackathon theme. So that cannot be stressed more than enough. And so after the presentation to the judges, the winners will be announced, and on the 31st, that's during the physical conference, we'll present our prizes to the winners. So make sure to use AWS, use Tuliban, use Paystack, Wix Studio, make use of all the resources that our sponsors are going to be providing you, because they will definitely, there's special, as Tunji has already said, there are prizes for using the resources provided by our sponsors, and I'm sure you wouldn't want to miss out on any of those juicy prizes. So wishing you guys all the best. Have fun as you build. See you on the 31st.
Hi guys.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yo, Flabi. Let me go ahead. Hi guys. My name is Osman, and one of the hackathon organizers of the Fusion Tech. I'm going to go over the hackathon guidelines, which I know most of you participants already have. So basically, I'm going to talk more about team formation. It's very crucial that we discuss that because we noticed that most of you guys are having difficulties creating a team. So the rules stated on team formation says that you guys can choose to participate individually, or you can have a maximum number of four members in your team. And also, regarding the hardware track, although you can perform, excuse me.
Okay, I think Usman had some network issues, but I'll just go over the guidelines. So, like he was saying, the hackathon is open to all individuals, right? So you can participate as an individual, or you can be a maximum of four members in a team, right? So you could have, a full stack developer, a product manager, a front end developer, a back end developer, a product designer, a QA tester. You can mix it however you want it, just making sure that you work with people that would, all of you can commend your skills together and, build a project that solves a real world problem, right? Another of the guidelines is that the individual or lead team member must have purchased a ticket to the event day, right? So you must have purchased the Fusion Tech Fest tickets to the event day. And the last one is that each team is required to submit their GitHub repository, right? And for our special tracks, the tracks we have with AWS, Tublian, TerraHaptics, they have their own special guidelines, right? For AWS, you must build on AWS Bedrock, right? AWS Bedrock is a foundational LLM model, and then you must build with AWS Q Developer, right? Which is a chatbot, right, that you can embed in your IDE, right? So you must do the two, right? And then for Tublian, right, you must join Tublian, you must join the Tublian platform, and you must join the challenge, the Fusion Tech Fest Hackathon challenge on the Tublian platform, and then you would submit your GitHub repository on the Tublian platform, right? So we're going to be using Tublian to handle the submission of projects, right, for the hackathon. So I think just make sure your setup is ready. You've already formed your team with your team members. And yeah, like I said since the beginning of the call, the most important thing for this is to have fun, right? We've already sent the hackathon guides over on the Discord and we've sent it to your emails so you can go through them. If you have any questions on the hackathon, you can ask, Toby, or you can ask me on the Discord and then we'll be able to answer that, right? So like other people have said, we're going to have workshops, we're going to have mentorship sessions, we're going to have office hours, right? And it's going to be an amazing time, and I cannot wait to see the amazing things that you guys build in the hackathon, right? Through the AI track, to the general track, around industries like fintech, edtech, health tech, and other industries. Also, you are not limited. So, we just gave some suggestions for you to be able to know, okay, you can build in this industry, but you can build around anything. As far as it's innovative and it solves a real world problem, it is accepted in the hackathon, right? So, like I said, stay tuned, and we're going to have a lot coming on for the hackathon. In the next few days, we're going to have workshops with like Paystack, Wix, AWS, Tublian, TerraHaptic. So just stay tuned. And yes, I think we've come to the end of the opening ceremony. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, we went over the purpose of the hackathon, we went over the guidelines, we went over the audits, stages and project submission. And you know, like I said, if you have any questions, you can just ask it on the Discord, and we'll be always ready to answer. So I think if that is all, if Adetunji or Toby or Usman or Isabella, if you guys don't have any other thing to say, I think we can end the opening ceremony here, and we look forward to working with every participant in this hackathon. So I think, does anyone have anything to add to the opening ceremony? Okay, I think if no one has anything else to add, we can just end the opening ceremony and thank everyone for, you know, coming for this call. It's very important. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
sorry,
you
I
hear
just want to
me?
come in here.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just want to come in here. Please, if you have any question, please drop it in the YouTube chat shortly so that we can address any pressing question that you have. Yeah, that's basically it. All right. I'll fly back to you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, so if you have any questions, you can drop it in the YouTube comment section, and we'll just be looking at that. I think I'm scrolling through now, trying to look for any question that anyone has so that we can answer it on the call. Adetunji, do you see any questions yet? Um, does anyone have any questions yet?
Yes, you
Okay.
do. So personally, from me, I'll endorse you. If you do in binary as well, someone asked that, do you get extra points in building assembly? Yes, you do. Personally, I'm going to endorse you. So also in binary, if you do binary, I believe it's to be much more technical. And yeah, I believe that we can even assist, if possible, doubling your price across board. Yeah, we'll see. For binary only. Yeah.
Okay.
Just know it's
I think it's the person asking the question on building in assembly. Well, if you build in assembly, right, I think everybody has the time to. There's a lot of time to build, right? We have the next, you know, over 1 week, I think till the 28th before you submit your project. So if you build in assembly, you know, good luck to you. We hope to see what you build, and we hope it's going to be amazing. So yeah. Does anybody have any other questions on the call? I can answer. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions? I'm just looking over to the YouTube stream chats. Okay. I don't think I'm seeing any questions. Oh. So everyone is saying they understand everything about, you know, how we're going to go about the hackathon. They understand the track. They understand the project submission. Also, I think we need to talk about this. On the 29th of August is the demo day, right? Which means that, you know, after the project submission, we're going to be picking the top teams that are going to be um, participating in the demo day, right? So make sure, like I said, you are building an innovative solution that addresses a real world problem, and you are also integrating our partner tools like AWS, Tublian, and then I'm sure in the workshop you're going to see everything. You know, they're going to take you through their solutions, they're going to take you through their tooling, and then you can see how you'd go about that in the next about 3 to 4 days, right? Okay, I think I'm seeing. Are we to start building after the open ceremony or wait until the 24th? Well, I would advise you wait until the 24th because of the workshops are very important, right? And the partners want to pass across very important information. So you should probably wait until the 24th before you start building. But I think for now, you can start setting up, right? Which is, sometimes hectic. So for now, you can start setting up, and then you can ask any further questions you have on the Discord, right? If it has anything to do with building, you can ask it on Discord, and then we'll be able to answer that before the hackathon building starts. Okay. Does anyone have any other questions? I think I'm looking through the YouTube stream chats. Anyone? Okay. Does anyone have any other questions? Okay. So your question has been answered. Nice. How can I get a free ticket? Like I said, if you are going solo or you are a lead team member, you must buy tickets to Fusion Tech Fest. Like it's a guideline, it's a rule, it's a regulation because of we want to see you at Fusion Tech Fest, right? So we're going to have amazing things that day. Also, we're probably going to be doing a lot of giveaways, right? Maybe even on the Discord, maybe on our social media. So the most important thing is to stay tuned, right? Stay tuned. We might do giveaways, right? So just stay tuned. But otherwise, you have to buy the tickets for Fusion Tech Fest. You have to be at the event. And I'm not just saying this because of okay, I'm the program manager, but I'm saying this because of we have a lot of value at Fusion Tech Fest. I mean, we have speakers from so many backgrounds. We have speakers from so many different industries. We're going to have product showcases. We're going to have networking sessions. We're going to have a panel session. We're going to have games, networking. We're going to have food and more. So it is very, very important that you come to Fusion Tech Fest on August 31st, which is going to be very important. So make sure you are there, right? Does anybody have any other question on the stream? Anyone else? Does anybody have any other question? You see, someone has bought tickets since July 15th. These are the people we want in our hackathon. But yeah, anyone else? Does anybody else have any question on the stream?
I believe someone asked that
Anyone
how
else?
did they get
How did they get what?
a free ticket?
A free ticket. Like I said, we might be doing some giveaways. Just stay tuned to our social media, stay tuned to Discord. But it is a requirement to buy tickets. So stay just do that. Everybody that is in the hackathon should buy tickets. You want to win $100, you don't want to buy tickets. You buy a ticket too. You must be there at Fusion Tech Fest, right? So everybody should make sure that they buy tickets to Fusion Tech Fest and be there on August 31st. Is there any other question? Okay, we are tuned in for the giveaway. Okay, let's keep the energy going. How would we get the hackathon guide? Like I said, the hackathon guide is going to be sent to your emails, right? It's already in the emails we sent to you, but we're going to send it again, right? We're intentional about that. We're going to send it again, and we're also going to send it to the Discord so that you'll be able to go through that. Go through the purpose of the hackathon, the criterias, the audit stages, the prizes, and all that. So just stay tuned on that. Does anybody have any other questions? I think we're meant to end this by 4 anyway. So if anybody has any other questions, I think you can ask now, or you can ask in the Discord channel and then we'll be able to answer that. So does anybody have any extra questions before we close up the stream? Okay, it's already 3:59. I don't think anybody has any extra session question, right? So just stay tuned. We're going to be posting about the workshops on the Discord and on our social media. So stay tuned to that. And we look forward to having everybody in the hackathon, and we look forward to making it as fun as possible, as well as addressing real problems. So yeah, and I think if that is all, right, we can just end the stream here. So thanks everyone for coming, and see you during the hackathon. Yeah.